With so many new TV shows premiering this year, it can be difficult deciding what to watch. As we do each year, we'll separate out the good from the bad and count down the top 10 new TV shows released this year that we enjoyed the best. I'll also let you know the streaming service for each show where you can watch them right now. Let's get started. Starting off our countdown, coming in at number 10 is Masters of the Air. This 9-episode war drama miniseries on Apple TV Plus serves as a companion show to the highly popular Band of Brothers and the Pacific, with Tom Hanks and Steven Spielberg serving as executive producers. Masters of the Air recounts the story of the 100th Bomb Group during World War II and follows bomber crews on dangerous missions to destroy targets inside German-occupied Europe. The cinematography during the aerial scenes is absolutely amazing. While Masters of the Air is not as good as its two companion shows mentioned earlier, it's still a compelling series well worth watching. Up next, coming in at number 9, is Presumed Innocent. On Apple TV Plus, this legal drama is based on the book of the same name. Created by David E. Kelley and starring Jake Gyllenhaal, it tells the story of a gruesome murder in Chicago that puts the prosecuting attorney's office in turmoil when one of its own is the prime suspect in the crime. Gyllenhaal's performance in the lead role is good and is surrounded by an outstanding supporting cast. The story is suspenseful and will have you engaged until the final episode of its first season. Originally released as a limited series, Presumed Innocent on Apple TV Plus has since been renewed for a second season. In at number 8, also on Apple TV Plus, is Dark Matter. This science fiction series was created by Blake Crouch and is based on the novel of the same name. It stars Joel Edgerton as a physicist in Chicago who is abducted into an alternate version of his life. When this happens, it leads him to fight to return to his life to prevent the alternate version of himself from taking over his true family. This slow-building series has plenty of twists, along with solid performances that will keep your interest even if you're not a fan of the sci-fi genre. Apple TV Plus has renewed Dark Matter for a second season. Our number 7 series in this countdown, Baby Reindeer, is perhaps one of the most unexpected hit shows released this year. This British dark comedy, psychological thriller, 7-episode miniseries on Netflix was created by and stars Richard Gadd in the lead role as an aspiring comedian working as a bartender in London. The story explores his warped relationship with a female stalker as he is forced to face a deep, dark, buried trauma. While Baby Reindeer is quite bizarre, it's absolutely captivating and will have you on the edge of your seat to find out what happens next. Coming in at number 6 is The Walking Dead, The Ones Who Live on AMC and their streaming service, AMC+. This post-apocalyptic horror 6-episode miniseries is set after the conclusion of the original The Walking Dead and is the 6th spin-off in that franchise. The story follows Rick and Michonne, two people kept apart by an unstoppable power, trying to find each other. This is quite possibly the best Walking Dead spin-off so far. The story is thrilling, and for true fans of the original series, The Walking Dead, The Ones Who Live provides answers they've been waiting years to get. If you're looking for a comedy that's actually funny, check out our number 5 pick, Ted. Available on Peacock, this fantasy comedy series, created by Seth MacFarlane, is a prequel to the feature films in the Ted franchise. Set in 1993 in Massachusetts, it follows Ted, a foul-mouthed bear whose famous past adjusting to his new life as a former celebrity. There's nothing groundbreaking about this show. It's just simply a laugh-out-loud series that does not take itself too seriously. We actually felt that it was better than the 2 films that preceded it. Peacock has renewed Ted for a second season. In at number 4 is the psychological mystery thriller Ripley, which is based on the popular crime novel The Talented Mr. Ripley. On Netflix, this 8-episode limited series stars Andrew Scott, who is superb playing the role of Tom Ripley. The story follows Tom in the late 1950s, who's a down-on-his-luck con man who gets hired to convince a wealthy man's prodigal son to return home from Italy back to the United States. The writing for Ripley, along with the production design and acting, are fantastic. And the black and white cinematography is some of the best you'll find of any TV series ever created. Before we get to our top 3, here's a quick rundown of other great shows released this year that just may be worth your time to watch. On HBO and streaming on Max, The Sympathizer. On Apple TV Plus, Sunny. On Netflix, Three Body Problem. On Apple TV Plus, Bad Monkey. On Netflix, Griselda. Also on Netflix, Chaos. On Apple TV Plus, Sugar. On AMC and their streaming service, AMC Plus, Monsieur Spade. Last but not least of our bonus picks, Bodkin on Netflix. The third best new TV show released this year is The Gentleman. Based on the film of the same name, this Netflix action comedy crime drama was created by Guy Ritchie. The story follows Eddie, an aristocrat who inherits his family estate. Soon thereafter, he discovers it's home to a giant weed-growing empire and tries to get the proprietors to leave. This is a witty, fast-paced show with plenty of twists and turns that will keep you entertained throughout each episode. Netflix has renewed The Gentleman for a second season. In the runner-up spot, the second best new TV show is Fallout. Based on the popular video game series, this post-apocalyptic science fiction western is available on Prime Video. The story takes place after the Great War of 2077 in an alternate history of Earth where the citizens are forced to live in underground bunkers to protect themselves and each other from bandits, mutants, and radiation. Even if you've never played the Fallout video games, this is a great show for longtime fans and newcomers and is by far the best sci-fi series released this year. It's well written with gorgeous cinematography and a fantastic cast. Prime Video has renewed Fallout for a second season. Coming in at number 1, the best new TV show released this year is Shogun. Broadcast on the FX network and streaming on Hulu, this historical drama was also our top pick as the best TV show overall. Set in Japan in the year 1600 with Lord Yoshi Toranaga fighting for his life with enemies uniting against him, it follows an English sailor named John Blackthorne whose mysterious ship ends up marooned in a nearby fishing village. This show does everything right, with top-notch production values, great storytelling, stunning cinematography, and the cast of lesser-known actors are superb. FX has renewed Shogun for a second and third season. Thanks for watching. Give this video a thumbs up if it was useful for you. What is your favorite new TV show released this year? Let us know about it in the comments. And if you haven't done so already, share this video with others, subscribe, and ring the bell to not miss out on our newest top 10s and other tech-related stuff.